my delusional darlings, welcome back to another episode of WAG Podcast. We are talking about the red flags, the green flags, and as you can see, Angelina is a walking red flag, or sitting red flag as I should say, because she's wearing all red. Yeah.
Okay, the one time I wear a red hoodie, and now this is the topic.
Worst episode.
Exactly.
Well, we are your hosts. I'm Annabella.
I'm Scarlett. I'm Angelina.
And we're so excited to have you here today. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe because we post videos every single week. They're super fun. And just like today's, we're going to get into all the teen drama and girl advice.
Yes.
I'm so excited. So we're going to talk about today red flags or green flags. So we're going to have a list of questions. And oh my gosh, we have these little flags here.
Aren't they cute? We handmade these and they are adorable.
They look homemade.
They are homemade, okay,
Wow.
but they're adorable.
So she's a hater and a red flag, so.
We're going to have 10 different questions and we're going to discuss if they're a green flag or a red flag.
Because some people can see something as a red flag and some people can see it as a green flag. It depends on how you look at it.
And
And you guys are delusional, so we're going to fact check you guys. Oh, this thing spins. I like that.
She's delusional.
And to be honest, this is all gonna call us out on our red and green flags too.
We mean us, we mean her. She's
Angelina.
the only one who's been in relationships. All red flags.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is he calls you bro in front of his friends, but then says sweet names when you two are alone.
Red flag.
100%.
Red flag.
I don't need you to call me baby, babe, or etc., sweetheart in front of, but do not call me bro in front of your guy friends.
Okay,
No,
quick
no,
hot
no.
take.
Red flag.
I hate the nickname baby.
I agree.
If someone calls
It's
me
nice.
baby, I'm like,
Ugh.
no, it reminds
It's just
me
weird.
of the Justin Bieber baby song. If he was like, oh baby, like,
No,
it's
I
just,
got it. You know you love me. You know you care. Shout whenever, and I'll be there. Yes, we know we can't sing. Okay,
Yeah.
it's
So
okay.
after everyone
Yeah.
left, come back. They're done singing now.
Also, the bro thing, if you are trying to bro me in front of your friends, you can only see me. You're embarrassed of me, pretty much. And then I would prefer you calling me sweet names in front of your friends. Call me sweetheart in front of your friends. I would like that, but don't call me bro. Okay?
I agree.
It ain't allowed.
Bro is like, oh, like that's just that's like what I call you sometimes.
Put it back on.
These are really homemade, guys. That's like what I call you sometimes. If I'm annoyed, I'm like, bro, stop. Like, oh, like just like being called that is a no. It's a no-go.
No.
The second one is act super confident and then melts when you compliment them.
I
flag.
love this
Green
one.
flag.
Just especially like when they're just like super, and then you're like, oh, your outfit's great, and then they're just like,
Yeah, they act all tough and
Guys who
confident.
actually, like, something about me, I don't like nonchalant guys. I really like chalant guys. That's the thing. Most girls like chalant guys. So if you're nonchalant, fix it. Okay? But when you're just actually showing true emotion, just being yourself, like, girls are so attracted to that. And if he melts, like, it'll melt me too. Like, it's so cute. Okay,
Bella's so chronically single. It's
I
insane.
am very single.
We can tell.
up if you're Italian or Dutch.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we can tell. Okay.
Okay, another one. This one's mixed feelings. He gives you a nickname instantly. What do we think about that? That's like an orange flag.
Like how
I
instantly
feel
are we
like.
talking?
Yeah, like,
Like-
first 5 minutes, or are we talking about first, like, few weeks?
Like first week.
Actually, no, green flag. I
Green
like
flag.
it. I like the nicknames where like, oh, got it. Dream scenario. So I have this shirt and it says sunshine on it. And like, what if you met someone, they didn't know your name and they were like, hey, sunshine, and like, because of your shirt or something on your
Yes,
shirt.
I like the way you think.
And then they just keep calling you that.
Perfect
Even though they
example.
know your name. Like,
They
it's
know
the
your
same thing. Like, if
name.
you know someone's first name and not their last name, or no, someone's last name and not their first name, and you're like, oh, what's a good last name? I don't know. Smith.
Dubois.
Like you like see their last name and you just call them like that instead of like their
Like
first
Miss
name.
Smith. Like
Yeah,
that's
like it's-
sweet.
I don't know.
I had a teacher named Miss Smith. I'm just saying, I don't like that last
I don't know,
name.
but I give green flag when you
Okay.
think it out. It's unless
So-
you're like really weird about it.
For me, my name is Annabella. Most people, when I mean most, I mean literally everyone I've ever met, calls me Bella. And I like that, but I do like my first name better. But one thing is I would choose literally any other nickname like from Bella. Like if he called me his own personal nickname that's not just
Bella.
Okay,
Like, that's
guys.
so cute.
So
In love. I can't do that
comment
with my
down
name.
below. Her favorite nickname is Belly.
No,
So comment down below. Belly.
That's actually my really least favorite. I would throat punch someone. I
Jeez, Bella.
hate because it reminds me. First off, I'm not a belly. Second off, it reminds me of the
You have
summer I
one, though.
turned pretty. Belly from the summer I turned pretty. It's just first off, it's not my favorite name. You know,
She's a
no
red
dish to
flag.
the people who actually have that name. But I don't like that name for myself. So it's
Side
only
note,
cause-
Belly and Summerton Pretty, red flag.
Yeah, she is a red flag.
She's
I
a red
really
flag,
don't like
for
her.
sure.
Okay.
I don't have a good name for a nickname.
Okay,
Like,
what do you
I don't know how to
guys
get
think
Scarlet.
when a guy says he's not looking for anything serious? Red
Where's
flag.
3 red flags?
Yeah, it's like, then why
That's
are
the
you talking
biggest.
to me?
Get a
Exactly.
dog if you're that lonely.
But you're not committed. Nope, because he's not committed. So why is he gonna get a dog?
Well, I mean, for dogs, it's like all guys like dogs. Just like if you're gonna want to commit, if you don't want to commit to something, but you just are bored, get a dog or something, or get a video game. At
Like,
that
if you're
point.
lonely and you just, like, don't care and you just, like the idea of a girlfriend, and so you're just like, I'm not looking for anything serious, red flag.
And same thing for the girls. Some girls just do it for the plot, or just like
That
because
whole thing
they're out
for
of
the
boredom.
plot is insane. It's just like
Yeah.
doing it. You guys text me that all the time. So she's looking at
We're
me.
like, do it for the plot. Okay, so
But ours aren't like crazy.
I have a
Hers are.
story that backfired, and I felt so bad afterwards. So my friend met this guy
Look at
at
your stomach.
camp.
Yeah.
So one of my good girlfriends met this guy at he's one of my friends, but when she saw him, she's like, "Oh my gosh, he's so cute." I was like, "Hey, he's single." So I guess from what I was told by her, they've been texting a mate, like it's gone so well. I haven't asked him because I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna believe my girlfriend, you know? So I found out very easily it hasn't been gone right. It's her blowing up his phone. And so she called me one night and she's like, hey, I want to tell him he's handsome. And I'm like, okay, this is second day of talking. I'm like, as a joke, I literally said, do it for the plot. I said, do it for the plot.
She's always saying that,
I
man.
said, do it for the plot. It's almost end of the year. Do it for the plot. It backfired.
You're acting
so
like your shirt
badly.
color right now.
It backfired.
Okay,
so
Loki though, I
badly.
wouldn't tell my friend to do that if I knew it would have gone bad.
I thought it was going great. So that's why I was like, and then I found out from him, it wasn't going great. And I was like, oh,
Man.
okay.
Man.
Yeah, I would say don't tell your friends, like if you're gonna say do it for the plot, you gotta be like, but that's just my opinion, you know, like you don't have to do it for the
I
plot.
always give advice and then I say, but I don't know. Like I give advice, but like if it's gonna go south, but I'm like, but I don't know.
Yeah,
So,
because
like,
I don't want to like be the cause of like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would. Yeah, don't love bomb. That's don't love bomb.
Okay.
number 5. Talks trash about their ex.
I don't
That's a red
know.
flag to
I
me,
don't
too.
like that. Even though I've had ex-boyfriends, I've never talked badly about them to people, and I wouldn't. I just think it's a bad thing.
Even though she rightfully could have.
I could have. I think it's a bad thing if you talk bad about because you don't know.
I think
For me,
so,
it's
but
like-
like if you're talking great about them, red flag.
Oh, that's a red
But like
flag.
you don't have to like them, but like if you're constantly like talking about them and dishing them all the time, it's
Over
like
and
move
over.
on. Clearly you are the one who got dumped.
For me, it depends on like
like,
what that ex
move.
did. Like if they genuinely did something like I don't know, kidnapped their dog. Like yeah, I feel like you have a right to be mad at them, but you don't have to mention it 24/7. But I feel like if you're just like la-di-dee, like it just like be like yeah, we ended on fine terms, and then just like move on from it. So I would say if you talk about your ex too much, that's a red flag. But yeah, don't hate your ex unless you have like really good reasons to. But yeah, I don't like when
Yeah.
people like just talk. They're so ugly.
Yeah,
You
just,
chose
like-
to date them.
Quit being a gossip. So yeah, red flag for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now introduces you to their family.
Like
I-
way too soon. Oh.
Like I don't know what too
Okay,
soon would be.
I'm going to say green flag, and I'm going to give this advice for the girls right here, right now.
Girl
Listen
advice.
up, okay? I 100% want to meet his family before a date or anything, because here's the thing. You might like him. He might be the best dude in the world, but his family might be one, crazy.
Loca.
Or two, they're just mean.
You guys
or they're
saying
not
loca is
good
really
people.
funny.
So
Bella Loca.
100%. introduce me to your family before we go on a first date, because I need to meet them. Because once you're committed, I mean, there's some
I mean, I
problems.
guess it's not that weird though, because like when a guy asks you on a date and they like go to pick you up, usually they go inside, they say hi to your family. So
Yeah.
I would not say that's a red flag at all. I would say it's a green flag. Introduce, and again, like some parents, some siblings are like that's a bit crazy. I would say it's definitely.
I wouldn't say there's a too soon, but I feel like there could be like a too late.
There is a too
like on
late.
the first date, he's picking me up, so I don't expect his family to be with him. So I'm kind of like, okay, once we've gone on some dates, like either I know the siblings if he has siblings, so I already know them if I've like met him through them or whatever. But then I feel like it makes a little more sense. So I feel like it's a green flag.
I agree.
Okay, next one. Has a suspiciously close girl best friend who calls them at midnight. Reddest flag on the planet. It's okay. I do not like the girl best friend thing because when they're super close, I guess one thing if the girl is like a lot younger than him and it's just like a kind of like a sibling. I'm kind of going off of this because I have a guy best
Even
friend.
though like you both have guy best friends.
I don't call like yes,
but I would
have-
never call him at midnight unless
No.
I'm like dying and he's my last resort for a phone
No,
call,
even-
but even with that I wouldn't call him.
Yeah, even though I have a guy best friend, like I call him my guy best friend, but he's more of like my brother. I
Yeah.
just think
Now,
of him as a brother.
Here's
way.
my thing, like guys can have girl best friends.
No.
That's
Guys
so
can
mean
have-
of us
but
because
that-
we have guy
but-
best friends, but they can't have girl best friends.
But if a guy has a girl best friend and they've been friends for years, it just means she's
Well,
ugly.
here's the one thing I
I'm
will
sorry.
say.
It just means she's ugly and he doesn't want to date her. That's what it has to mean if you've been friends for a
But
while.
have you not seen the trend? Let me kiss my guy best friend,
Those are
girl
like the
best
girls
friend,
who are
and
like-
then they then they start dating. Here's the thing. I've dealt with girl best friends. Don't mind you. I love the girls. I'm a girl. But
I'm a girl
here's the
girl.
thing. Girls are mean to girls. It's 100%.
It's so weird.
Like if you have a guy best friend, your guy best friend's gonna basically be like, dude, I don't like him for you, and then be done with
the
it.
girls are
The
gonna be
girls will make
mean.
their point of like, no. She's not worth like she like
okay, this is gonna sound mean. I'm so
so-
controversial on it because I would never want my boyfriend to have a girl best friend, but I have a guy best friend.
Well,
who has
I'm
a
in the
girlfriend, but
clear.
I would never go for my guy best. Like I genuinely only see him as an older brother to me,
Yeah.
and like that's it.
It's one of those things like if you guys have like really like hotter than your actual boyfriend guy best friends, it's like what?
I think I would be more hurt if my boyfriend was in a situation and he went to his guy best friend
Or
a
girl
girl
best
best friend than me.
I should
That's
be your
my biggest
favorite
thing.
girl
Cuz like
besides your siblings.
I don't go to my guy best friend and be like, "Here's my relationship, help me." No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, no.
It's between you and me. Okay,
Girl
next
best friend.
one cuz we can talk about this all
But
day.
overall, girl best friends, red flag.
All right, text back instantly. If y'all think that's a red flag, there's something wrong with you. Oh my gosh, guys, I love being ignored.
Guys, quit
For
overthinking.
hours.
Like this is guys, you watching right now or the girlfriends, bring your boyfriend over here. Listen. It's not bad to text back instantly.
Yeah, it's communication.
It's not. Spending 5 hours when you're active on Instagram and not replying to them
Drives
instantly.
no.
Instantly, I'm like, hey, you're not into me. Like, I'm not going to keep texting you.
Just dry texters are the worst. It's like when you
Yeah.
like someone and you give them your number and then you don't respond. It's like, yes, you might be really bad at texting, but like
don't be a dry texter.
don't ask for my number if you're gonna be a terrible texter. I love when a man's like, boom, right there. I'm like, yes, that's how I know. Like, okay, you like me and this is
Have
working.
good
Have
communication.
confidence. Men, get some confidence.
Yes.
Women love confidence.
Yes, they do.
Go up. I don't know why you're saying that like that.
I'm hyping you up.
Yes, they do.
Go up to a girl. It's just be the confidence, not the sliding in your DMs. I hate that. Like, that's like our generation now is like the sliding in your DMs. Like, oh my gosh, like parents are like, that's how I met your mom. It's like, I slid into her Instagram DMs.
That's gonna be awful.
Imagine telling your kids that, how did you meet dad? Well, he slid into my DMs. Disgusting.
Yeah, no.
That's icky.
That's ick. I get the ick from hearing that.
Yeah. No.
Okay, gets jealous when you talk to literally anyone.
You want to give a story to share or anything?
I don't have a story share, do I?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I have stories to share.
for you. But seriously, if a guy is getting jealous when you're talking to girls or guys,
Okay, if
like,
a guy,
it's natural to be a little bit jealous, and that's fine. It's natural to be like if some girl's like talking to my guy or something, and I'm like, they're clearly flirting, and my boyfriend's oblivious, then you can be like mad, jealous, upset. But if he's just talking to someone, it's not the end of the world. Like, I
Agreed.
talk to girls, I talk to guys all the time in no other way other than just normal communication. And if people take that how they want to take it, like, that's fine. But if you're getting jealous and getting mad and ghosting someone over that, red flag.
I would be weirded out if he got jealous over me, like, talking to, like, one of my girlfriends. But, like, if he got mad at me for talking to, like, a guy, or not mad at me, just, like, not mad at me, but, like, kind of, like, jealous a little bit, that's kind of normal. I mean, when you like a guy.
Kind of attractive.
You want, yeah, it's attractive.
It's attractive.
When it comes to
a
him being
point.
jealous, like, not insecure, but just, like, be like, oh, that guy, see my competition? That's my girl. Like, that's a green flag. But
if
any
it's-
guy would be a little bit jealous. But if he's like,
If it's like the insecurity jealous and they're
That's a
constantly like,
red
man,
flag.
I'm not attractive enough for you, then like clearly you are, and clearly you're amazing because I'm dating you. So it's like depending on the situation, but 9 times out of 10, pretty red flag
And
here.
especially because here's the thing, when you're dating someone, it is trust, okay? You guys are a team. That's what I tell, like, when I'm dating a guy, I'm like, we are a team. If something's going on or something's wrong, you communicate to me. So then when I feel like there's something wrong, I communicate to you.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, you're my boyfriend. I like you, okay? So if I'm talking to another dude, still no, you're my boyfriend, okay? I don't care about this dude how I care about you. And I think that's the biggest thing, especially
that's a
for
very good
women too.
response.
It's like they get annoyed when I'm like, here's the thing. When you have a man that loves you and cares for you, he does not care about what girl is standing in front talking to him. I'm just saying.
Look
That's
at you with
true.
the killer advice.
I
You getting some
know,
brag
thank
points.
you.
now you just need to actually, like, apply it.
Oh, okay, Bella.
Yeah.
Smack me in the face, why don't you?
Yeah,
I
Angelina's
could.
got
All
some
right. Tells
story.
their mom about you before you even go on a first date. Green flag.
Biggest green flag ever.
Agreed.
Okay.
When a guy's excited and he's like, oh my gosh, mom, the mom is gonna be low key the most judgmental out of the family.
Boy moms.
Oh, boy moms are bad. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. But like, what a guy is like, oh my gosh, Bob, I met this girl. She's like amazing. Here's a picture of her. She's so pretty. I really want to go on a date with her. That's a good sign. I feel like if people think of it as a red flag, I think that's just kind of weird, but it's a green flag.
No, 100% a
Agreed.
green flag. So now, we did a poll on our social medias, and we asked you guys for questions you guys wanted to just have answered. Be the big sis. We're going to be the big sis for you guys.
We got you.
And so the first question someone asked is, if he says he's not ready for a relationship but acts like my boyfriend, is that a red or green flag?
That is a waving red. That is a spinning red flag because he's bored. That is the only reason why. He wants the attention, he wants the affection, but he does not want commitment. That is a red flag. If he is not ready to, thank you. If he is not ready to commit, he is bored, leave him. There are 8 billion people in this world. There's going to be a better guy who's going to treat you correctly.
Oh, yeah. My motto is,
My
if he
God.
won't, the next man will. So
100%.
I agree.
Scott's like,
I don't have
I
anything
agree.
to add.
I agree.
Okay, another one that someone asked is how many chances is too many chances? More than one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
agreed.
if a guy does something the first time, if he disrespects you one time, he will do it again and again and again and again and again and again. I'm not joking. If he disrespects you to a level one time, you need to break up. You need to leave him, because if he's doing that in your dating stage, imagine how he's going to be when he's married. Same thing for vice versa. She will be like that, even worse when you're married, when you guys have kids. That, leave the person when they disrespect you.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I don't know if I have anything to add to that, Bill. You're
Yeah.
killing it over here.
The next one, if he's dry over text but fun in person, what does that mean? Some people really suck at texting. Some people are pretty dry. It depends. If you like look at his like friends and they're like, what? He's a dry texter? Like what? Like if he's like this to everybody, I would just say have a communication moment with him. Like, hey, you're great, but can we just have some communication that is like better? Because right now you're kind of sucking. So yeah, I would say, do you have any?
Here's my biggest thing. I like when a man is fun, like just like communicative on text and he's fun in person.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is like, now if he, like what you said, I agree. If he's dry to everybody on text, but he's fun in person, that's different. I know tons of people that are like fun in person that I see weekly, but they just aren't great at texting. But if they're just like, it's only you, that's there has to be serious conversation.
Ballerina cappuccina. Me.
Than that man.
Like if he's too dry, I feel like when you're like excited about someone or excited to talk about someone, like you want to text them. So I feel like if he's being dry, like it just depends how dry. Like if he's never texting you at all and you always have to text him first, red flag.
Red flag.
Red
Yes.
flag. Like he should be wanting to be interested in you. I feel like.
Agreed.
Yeah. All right. Is it a red flag if he talks about his ex, but he swears that they're just friends? You better stand up. Your hoodie needs to be used as a red flag. That is the reddest flag I have ever smelt. Okay. If I swear, man, we're just friends. He still loves his ex. If he talks about them, let them be with them. Okay.
I saw someone say this, and it's if you're still friends with your ex, either you still love them or you never did. Like that's
Ooh, mic drop.
Clock it.
like
Hold up, say that one more time.
if they're friends with their ex, either they still love them or they never did.
Say that one more time.
I'm not saying that a third time. Okay.
That is so
That's
good.
true. I feel like if they're still friends with their ex, they'll either be like, "Oh, it meant nothing to me," or it meant everything. Yeah. It's one or the other. You can't be friends unless, like, if you were friends and you went on a date with someone and you're like, don't feel anything, and you're still friends. Doesn't mean anything. If you dated that person for a while and you really loved them and you're like, oh, we're just friends. No, you're just trying to get back together with them.
Here's my biggest thing. Okay, when you're talking to someone, they're like, I'm friends with my ex. Okay, this is where you can go on a rabbit hole. I would ask them this. I'd be like, okay, there would be a couple questions.
Raging
One,
red flag.
how close are you to your ex? They tell us they're like super close. I said, okay, how long have you dated? This is the make or break answer. If they're like, oh, we dated for a week. I'd be like, okay, that's nothing. That's like this.
Or it's like
but
if your ex is in your
I dated
friend
them
group.
for a year and stuff. I'd be like,
You still
yeah,
love them.
No.
You for sure still love
Like,
them.
at the end of the day, the only reason you're friends with your ex, like, seriously, is either you guys ended on good terms, which never happens. It never happens. You'll never end on good terms. I say this in experience. And then, I mean, the only reason you have them is so that maybe in the future, if something happens where the universe thinks collided again, that you guys could date.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend. I've done it. I wouldn't recommend redating your ex. Wouldn't do it. There's a reason you dumped them or they dumped you in the first time. Trust me, there is another man or girl better that's richer or something in the future for you.
Yeah, getting back with your ex is like eating a sandwich and throwing it away. Why would you go back in the trash
Eat it.
to retrieve something not as good? You wouldn't. That's the thing.
Oh, Bella. Bella's a little salty.
All right, red or green flag. If he doesn't post me, does that automatically make him suspicious?
Nope.
Depends.
Green flag.
If he posts a lot about other people, but then just does not post about you at all, I feel like that's a yellow flag because why are you? It's yellow because
Well, I have like mixed feelings on this. Like, I don't think I feel like out of the three of us, I'd be the type of person who didn't tell the internet that I had a boyfriend and then posted when I'm married in like 5 whatever years.
Just like
and
post
like
the
I
ring.
wouldn't share anything because like that's just who I am. Like I
Yeah.
don't post. I am horrible at texting. I have over 200 unread messages right
Yeah.
now.
It's awful.
I have like 250. It's really bad. So I'm just like I don't post ever. I hardly ever post. I need to get so much better about it, but I hardly ever post photos. It's like once a year. I barely post. So I feel like if he never posts, I don't need to expect him to post me.
Exactly.
It's like on our 1 year anniversary, I'll do something, but I'll do like a soft launch type of vibe
Yeah,
thing.
100%. My biggest thing is if you're gonna like, if let's say
So,
you both hard launch on your social media. Okay, first off, if you haven't told anybody, your friends are gonna be like, who is this man? Who is this girl? Like, I generally think it's not a bad. Well, I want my presence known.
Yeah.
I want my presence known to the girls that think he's cute.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's taken. Okay,
Like
but,
in public's one thing, but like honestly on
No, he
social
doesn't need
media,
to post me
I am
everywhere.
friends with too many nosy people who would ask me a million questions, who would be all up in my business.
like me.
Yeah, but
I'd
it's
be
like,
like, so-
yeah, but like you're fine. But like, there's people I like don't really know who like want to like ask me about a million things, and I'm like, nope.
Okay, is jealousy cute or is it a warning?
Depends.
Depends on the jealousy.
Now, there was someone, not gonna say, said he was like, oh, I can be a little bit jealous. He was the most jealous person I've ever met. And he was rude about it and really bad about it. So if they say they're a little jealous, that's maybe not a good thing. So a little jealousy,
Yeah.
I feel like, is fine because it's natural for everyone to want to be jealous. It's just how you
handle it.
and how you like share that. Like if I'm like, man, like I was like, oh, if I like shared to my boyfriend privately, like, oh, I didn't like that, it just made me a little jealous, whatever. But if you're like ghosting someone, not talking to them, mad, annoyed, and if they're jealous all the time, it's like, one, get some confidence.
Yeah,
okay?
I think it's insecure. Like when it's insecure jealousy,
Yeah.
I hate that.
It's just like come
Okay.
on. I picked you for a reason. There's a billions
All
of
right.
men in the sea,
The
and I
next
picked you.
one I could talk about.
I could talk
very
about, too.
well. If he apologizes but never changes, what color flag is that? It's red. I'll tell you a quick story.
it's a
He will
it's a
remain
crimson red.
nameless, but he said something very, very, very hurtful to that one. And I remember I had a conversation with him. I pulled him aside. I said, hey, I'm like, I was ready to throw punch him, you know? And I was like, you need to apologize. And he whipped his head around and he's like, apologize for what? And I was like, were you deaf? Like, did you not? Like, he said something very, very hurtful. And I had to give him a 20-minute discussion on how he needs to apologize. And guys, also a quick thing. If you're like considering like, oh, should I break up with him? Because like he says really nice stuff, but his actions, like, you know,
If
they're
you're
not
even
the best.
considering it, the answer is yes.
So yeah, but imagine if he could never speak, would you still be in love with his actions? Like, you really got to think about that, because words can mean something, but
We're bomb dropping over here.
he can lie. Guys lie. Same thing with girls. But yeah, no, that guy, I had to tell him to apologize. He did not mean it.
He's like, I'm sorry, and then he did it again.
I will say, I'm going to comment on this because she's pointing fingers at me. I'm not going to get into the story, but I am going to say one thing because I've learned my lesson. And here's the thing.
Also, listen to your friends around you because
Yeah.
they see things you're blinded by love, but they're obviously not. You listen to your friends. If they're constantly saying something, you're like, well, I don't see it. Your friends might be seeing something that you don't see because you're too blinded by
Listen
how
to
he
your
acts
friends.
to you.
Unless your friends are jealous
Your
people,
boyfriend,
but
your
most
boyfriend
likely
shouldn't be
they're not.
acting all lovey-dovey like to a girlfriend that he does to you. First off, red flag if he does that. But so you're gonna see the things that the other person won't.
Yeah, and I will
Trust
say,
them.
here's the thing. I'll say this. That person gets one shot. I'll say this, and I'm so serious because here's the thing. This generation is the worst when it comes to dating because
so
it's like move on to the next person. Now there are great people that are like, I am dating to stay committed to then see a future. These girls and me are that person. And I will say one thing. When you are committed to something, that is like, you are committed. And you know what? You have to find someone you have to vibe with, right? And I will say this. If he does something wrong or she does something wrong, that's where it's a communication, okay? You obviously, but if he's like, it happens again and again and again, even though you might like care for them, they might be the best looking person you've ever dated.
Like Damon Salvatore.
They're like, oh my goodness. Like at the end of the day, what I've realized, and I saw this Instagram reel, is whoever you're married is how high your standards are.
Yeah,
They're
you
the
gotta
only-
think about telling your kids, and imagine telling your kids, yeah, you know, like when I met your father, I had to chase him. I'm the one who pursued him. Imagine how that sounds. Like, imagine your kids having the same standards as you did.
Yeah.
The only partner or the only family you get to choose in your life is your life partner.
Is your husband or your
You
wife.
have to choose so wisely. And that's why dating is so important.
Wisdom
Next
with
one,
Bella and Scarlett.
I have a funny thing to say about this. If he ghosts you for a day and then comes back like nothing happened, is that a runaway or stay situation? This has happened to me a lot.
Yeah.
When I got ghosted by a guy, he came back, okay? And he was like apologizing for it. And you know what? I was like, you know what? I actually really enjoyed the time of silence. You can say that. If he ghosts you for a few days, he's not good at communication. Like, leave him. You can make a joke about it. It's kind of funny, kind of not. But yeah, no, leave the person. That's a red
Now,
flag.
if there's like they're communicating with you and one day they don't message you and they're like, "Here, this is what happened."
Yeah, that's different.
That's different.
Like, a
but
day is
if you
fine.
like go, you guys are rolling, you're vibing, and then for a week straight, you're like, "Yeah, this isn't working anymore."
Yeah, I actually got
Yeah.
ghosted like 3 weeks ago by a guy.
I know.
I was upset because he's just like, oh, can you send like a profile pic? I sent the cutest selfie of myself because I like taking selfies, and then immediate ghost. I'm like,
Yeah, right after the picture.
right after the
Ghost.
picture, I'm like, was the picture
I
that
will-
bad?
He 100% fumbled Bella because oh my gosh, to me, to this man, Bella's. I mean, Bella's has like
Yeah,
some good
I'm
looking
sorry.
men.
I told Bella, I was like, you need to get over it right now. Was like,
I thought he was
right
really good
now.
looking, but the girls were like, no.
No, she was like, he's so good looking. I'm like, Bella, no. No, no. It
Okay,
can't happen.
I'm really excited about this one. We're gonna talk about what there are some red flags that are actually green flags that people don't understand.
Yes, girls, sometimes you are too tough on guys. And you know,
Yeah.
we'll fact check
We're gonna-
you a little bit.
Oh yes.
We're gonna be fair, okay? Guys, listen up. Here you go. Okay.
First one, when he's actually busy sometimes. Like when he's like, hey, like when he's nonstop texting, he's like, hey, I'm gonna be busy for a couple hours. Like some girls take offense to that and be like, what are you doing? Like, why are you so busy? Like,
Don't
no,
be
no, no.
dramatic.
At least he communicated or she communicated, hey, I'm gonna be busy for a little bit if you don't mind that. Okay.
Yeah. Or like I'm gonna be gone for a few days at this camp or whatever. I'm not gonna be able to talk to you. Or, oh, sorry, I've been busy all day. I'm moving, whatever. And if he says he's busy and then the girl is like, well, you didn't make fun of me. Not make fun of me. Jeez,
What the
I don't know why that just came out. But like, you didn't talk to me. You didn't make time for me is what I was getting at.
Yeah, like, guys,
She's a red
people
flag.
have a
Ditch
life.
her. I'm sorry.
Yeah, people have a life, and same thing with girls. Sometimes they get busy. You guys are like, oh my gosh. But I thought I'm like the one, you know, like you have to have time for me. No.
Guys, here's my biggest ick, which I don't even think is like an ick. But when girls, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to like say this, but like the double standard is crazy. Like
Yeah.
the double standard of like, oh, like I'll see these videos all the time and it's so random of like this girl like complaining about how her husband wants to like come home from a 12-hour work shift and like eat food and like have a
I
home-cooked
saw
meal.
that.
And she's like, well, I was busy sitting at the house all day. And then
Cleaning.
it's like this double standard. And I'm like, okay. Like if you can say, like if a girl can say I'm busy all day and then the guy can be understanding, you have to be understanding back.
Can I tell you guys an ick that I have that's like like I can't even avoid it?
Oh no.
This is my number one ick. I know this is off topic, but body hair.
Oh my god.
Any bits of I'm talking armpits, anything like body hair, except legs. Like legs are normal if a guy does not have like at least like regular hairy legs. Like
Or
it's
like
just weird.
arms,
to
I
me.
feel too.
Arms a little bit, but like chest, back, armpits. Like imagine a guy.
I feel like some of it's fine.
Imagine a guy like when he's like, you know, has a tank top on and he's just like put his arm around you and you just feel a little tickle on your shoulder. I can't. I get so disgusted. And I know some guys are born naturally without much body hair. my type, okay? But guys who literally are ogres and they're just covered with this
go get
hair. I can't. I'm like, I literally physically
It's
whole
like a sensory
body
overload for
seizes
her.
up because I just can't. I can't. It's the number one ick that I have, that like I'm like, and it's something that's so hard to avoid because every guy has like armpit hair.
Imagine.
But those of you
she
guys who
gets
shave
married
your
and
leg
she
hair-
like, you have the hairiest man out of all of us.
It's called a wax. He will chest wax.
We walk in and she has him strapped down to a table, just like
wax.
I can't do body hair. It's something about like the sensation
You
of
just,
just
like,
hair
snort?
touching you. Like I can't.
It's like a sensory overload version. Like,
And especially like when I see guys like and they're like at the pool and they take off their shirt and they're so hairy, I'm like,
that shirt
do you
back
have
on."
another sweater on? Like, is your hair the sweater? Because oh my gosh, and when girls are like, oh my gosh, I love body hair, I'm like, you're weird.
Side note, little ick, when guys are shaving their leg hair, I will walk
That is
past the
weird.
guy and
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
why is your legs have less hair than me?
It's like one thing if they're swimmers and they do it for a sport.
Swimming, like yes, like swimming like makes sense, but like those of you guys who just like, I'm like, excuse me, like it doesn't make any sense to me.
And if you guys like can't get over a guy, here's a few icks that you could think in your brain. Imagine a date and he pulls up on a scooter and he trips and falls and the back of the scooter hits the back of his ankle.
That sounds so painful.
It's
I can
so
just feel the pain.
bad. Imagine he's a basketball player and he's about to throw it. He's like, "This one's for you." He completely misses. Just think of stuff like that. Just think of stuff like that because just think of his dad. His dad's probably bald. This guy's about to push through his 20s. He's probably going to bald too. Think of him with the bald head.
Oh, see, now here's the thing. Like, let's say, okay, he has great hair, but he's super I would take a muscular bald guy over some guy with great hair and this, like, doesn't work out.
No, yeah, the guy that I want to date definitely cannot be like a twig, like twig arms, twig like he has to be muscular. Like I don't like guys who are freaking like it's like freaking boom, boom, boom. Like they walk like this. I can't do that. But when a guy is like naturally like muscular, like
So it is naturally perfect.
yeah,
both ways and
naturally
perfect?
like perfect body.
Yeah.
I'm like that's my type.
Okay, now,
So that is
when
something.
he doesn't rush into things, I 100% agree. When he doesn't rush, when you guys are talking and he doesn't rush, I think that's great.
It's actually
think
a
it's
green
fine, yeah.
flag when a guy is like
Take your time,
scared,
get to know him.
more scared to mess things up because he like really likes you. When a guy's kind of just like, nah, you're hot, love bombing, we should date. Like even though in a girl's
not-
mind they're like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, they're so obsessed with me. No, he's love bombing you because he's bored.
Facts. Agreed.
He's bored.
The next one is when he doesn't want to move too fast, which I guess is kind of similar
Pretty much
to
the last one.
But it's just like some girls are just like really want to like move forward fast, or some guys vice versa want to move forward really fast. Just take your time.
Okay, one thing
You're probably
though,
a teenager.
the
Take your
one
time.
thing that is a red flag is when you guys have been dating for like maybe like you have to be older, like you can't be like 16 like dating.
Let's say you're like 22.
22, he has not gotten down on a knee. I just saw a video yesterday. I cringed, full body cringe. A girl was proposing to her boyfriend.
I saw that too.
It was so bad because it's been over 2 years, and I will tell a guy when I start dating him, you get okay, well, as long as I'm like, you know,
Like,
20.
let's say you're like 22 and you've been dating for like
I'm like,
6
you get 2 years.
And I'm like,
I will break up on our anniversary if it's been 2 years and you still have not proposed to me. I will do that.
Hashtag to my father. My father waited a very long time to propose to my mom.
He waited 2 years, but like,
This is the fun
oh
part.
yeah.
The day he was gonna propose, my mom told her mom, which is my aunt,
My mother.
and she looked straight in the face and said, "If he doesn't propose to me today, we're done." And thankfully, my father did, or else this wouldn't happen. The show would not be a thing. And so, but no, seriously, men that take forever is like,
No, the women.
it just goes back
Oh.
to like being afraid of commitment.
Oh, okay. I do gotta tell a funny story. When we were in Mexico, we were at this restaurant And I'm not even sure if I've told you this.
No.
And all of a sudden, the staff just starts setting up this table.
It was beautiful.
Candles, beautiful. We're literally on a beach, most beautiful, like just no tourist at all, just so gorgeous. And we're like, what's happening? And the guy's like, oh, there's going to be a proposal. And we're like, oh my gosh, this is so
We
good.
waited at least an hour.
We waited
just
an
to
hour.
watch.
I would imagine they were doing it at sunset. It was still pretty bright outside, so we left, but we came back the next day because the restaurant was freaking good, okay? And we came back and we're like, so how did it go? And he's like, not good. And we're like, what happened? He started spilling the tea. He's like, well, they get there and it's the girl planning the date. And I was like, okay. And he's like, all of a sudden they go to the beach and the girl gets down on both knees. And she proposes to him. And he said nope and walked away.
It was gorgeous, and it totally screamed. Okay, to be honest, like it totally screamed, "Girl did it!" But like, I was stunned. Like,
I was
there's
taken
one
back.
thing, like a girl proposes, but it's like both knees, like everything. It's like, oh,
girl, if you are thinking about proposing to him, it shows you enough that guy ain't committed.
That's like so crazy to me.
Especially the girls are like, who've been dating and they're like, I don't know if like he wants to marry me. And I'm like, you've been dating for like 2 years. Like,
You should at least have a conversation. If you're
first 4 dates, I will say I am dating to marry. Like,
Oh,
if you are
hello.
not,
what?
like,
Wait, what did she just say?
I don't know.
no, like mentioning to a guy like in a relationship, like you gotta
okay, 'cause
mention
I thought
like
you were like, I'm dating to marry you, and I'm like, okay, you
no, not
met
marry
the
that
guy
person.
3 times.
No, not marrying that specific person, but letting him know like I am dating
That's
to
her
marry. If I
intentions
don't
for
see you
dating.
fit in my future, I will break up with you. I am like that.
I have a story. So I am a giant Big Brother fan. Okay,
Love
Big Brother.
Just wait. My plan when I turn 18 is to like.
Which is in 11 days, guys.
11 days.
11 days of being a minor.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to submit an application. I'm gonna do my best. And if when I win
I'd cheer
Big
you on
Brother,
Big Brother.
oh my gosh, I have so many ideas.
We'd make a podcast episode
But
and put your like Big Brother face.
Yes,
there.
last season there was not a couple because he had a girlfriend.
It was so bad.
He dated this girl
For 7 years.
Not one proposal, not one thing.
He was, like,
Gets on
29.
Big Brother and starts flirting and doing everything with Morgan. You heard me. I name dropped. Her name's Morgan.
And I'm pretty sure
okay?
his name was Vince.
It's Vince.
Wait, are you sure it was
yeah.
Morgan?
Their big brother, I'm pretty sure it was 27.
That poor girl.
The most recent
I
one.
could never.
Wasn't
wait.
she pregnant too?
No.
Oh,
no.
that wasn't her.
That
No.
would have.
No. She went on Big Brother and he had been dating her for 7 years.
7.
No, nothing. And then he literally went on the show, was
He's
stuck
like
with
28
someone.
that lives in his mom's basement.
Yeah, he was like he was in the finale and with the girl he was with, like they were in like the final 3 and they were like dating, but they were like, no, we're not dating, but they were hugging each other, saying I love you, like doing the whole like
I will
dating
tell you,
thing.
if my man went on a reality TV show and was cuddling, hugging, I'd break down the set. They would be like Chainsaw Massacre 101 or something.
Oh my gosh.
It would not be pretty.
Side
Okay.
note, I
Okay,
would love
number
to
4.
see you on Big Brother.
This one, I actually love this one when he's emotional or vulnerable. It is vulnerable. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. It is so important to me that when I date a guy, that he is okay with being emotional. If I'm with a guy and he's like, oh my gosh, my cat just died, and he is not showing emotion, I'm gonna be like, it's okay to cry. Like I find it so attractive when a guy is vulnerable and actually cries.
You know what I find really attractive, Bella, is your long socks. You have this pretty outfit, and then you had the hot pink. Show the camera.
I forgot to change my socks.
What are those?
They are.
Cover them up.
Bella's getting emotional over here and really like genuine. And
As I was saying, it's important to me that he's vulnerable and shows emotion because I find that very attractive.
I think any girl, I feel like this is specifically like girls always say like guys can't cry. You're a red flag.
You are a red flag. If you're saying I hate it when guys cry,
Sometimes
guys
I
shouldn't
cry
cry.
and it's okay.
You shouldn't cry either. You know what? Each time you cry, I'm gonna look at you and say you're weak.
Oh, this really triggered
Be
Bella
a
here.
woman.
No, I think it's the sweetest because they're showing their side. It's really like you have to be serious with them, even though like. But here's the thing: I'm not gonna have a man that's like
Not a
like,
crybaby.
just like there,
Not a Jeremiah Fisher.
There, Chad. Okay, just there.
Chad, that's our father's name.
Like a Jeremiah, like that's so funny.
You're not.
No,
getting me to
only
do that.
showing like emotion when it like when there's actually times to be emotional. But if he's just like a crybaby, like oh my God, even for girls, I'm just like, girl, chill out.
Okay,
Like
now when he doesn't talk 24/7,
that's okay.
I need
okay
my own
with that.
space too.
Yeah, she's big on her space.
If you guys have to constantly
Way to
be
call me
talking to
out.
each other to keep the relationship going, there's something wrong. You
Like
need
you
to
guys
be able to
can't
have
talk
some
for a
space.
day, and it ruins either one of you, and it's like the end of the world. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
if it's
so-
been
like,
a couple hours and
it
you're
just,
like, oh my
blows
gosh.
mind. Yeah, like there are sometimes like I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm just like quiet, silence, just done. Like that's
Yeah.
how I just like my space that way.
Yeah, Scarlett has ghosted me plenty of times.
I don't ghost you ever, ish. I see. This comes back to I'm really bad about replying to text. So like if I forget sometimes because I've been single so long, I get a boyfriend, I forget. Like they can't. I don't want them to be mad at me for it. Okay. So like there's
certain things.
there's
you know?
things to
But
this.
one thing I do gotta say though, talking about like friends and stuff, like if you are friends with people and you're like constantly talking, hanging out, and then you decide like, oh, I get a boyfriend, I'm gonna ghost all my friends with every meet that I play in with the girlies. I want my boyfriend to come. You're a red flag.
Yeah.
It's one thing, yes, you're gonna be caught up having a boyfriend, so you're not gonna have as great as communication with your friends, but like if it's like every hangout, can I bring my boyfriend? No.
Yeah, don't do that either. That's
Yeah,
annoying.
it's annoying.
Yep.
But guys, thank you
I
so
have
much
one last
for
piece of
watching.
advice for
Oh,
the
wait,
girls
really?
watching. I do. It's a quote that I saw, and I think ties in perfectly.
Oh, I have some good quotes. If we're pulling
perfectly
up
to
some-
this.
I have a dedicated notes quote area.
I do too.
Say your quote.
I have
Okay.
a quote for baby names.
Okay.
Or not quotes, notes app. Do you guys not have that?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's
So
a
I'm not
girl
weird.
thing. But I'm giving one last Scarlet wisdom, and it's a quote that says, if you fall in love with someone's petals and not their roots, you won't know what to do when autumn comes around.
Oh, clock it!
So, just for all the girls out there, if you're falling with his looks and his love and his money, but at the end of the day, he loses his job.
Looks
and
will fade. Same
something
as money.
happens. You have to love who they are themselves.
Clock
mine.
it, bro.
Okay, I got one. This will hit the hard because I saw this quote.
Hit
on
the hard?
It will hit hard. When I saw this quote on Instagram, I kid you not, I was like, this is perfect. There is a difference between somebody that wants you and somebody who would do anything to keep you. Do not confuse them.
Ooh, I like that.
Best thing, girlies, read some books. Because I'm telling you, your standards will change. I'm reading The Serpents of Wings of Night, and I'm like throwing hand down every man around me. I'm like, you're nothing close. I need a man like the man. I don't even know how to
It makes
pronounce
your
his name.
standards so impossibly high.
Yes, they are. Except like Haunting Caroline or something.
No,
like that.
no.
No, not that man.
No.
But read some books. Thank you so much for watching this podcast. Again, don't forget to subscribe because we're great and so are you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.